Don't judge a book by its cover.
Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
This is Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now. As I was setting up in this library, I saw a book on the shelf where I was setting up in a quiet place. The book is about parenting, actually. I didn't know where I was in the library, and I want to talk about a saying that says, "Don't judge a book by its cover." And I looked at the title of this book, Changing Children's Behavior Quickly. I don't know what the contents of this is, and if I judged this book by its cover, I would say I would not recommend it, but I don't know, because this suggests that you will manipulate your children's behavior and therefore get it to change. But what we really are wanting to do is to get children to change their behavior. And so it's a different mindset, and it's very subtle, and this could be a perfectly good book. But by the cover, I would disagree with the statement that, changing our child's behavior quickly. And it sounds very manipulative. So I don't know anything about the book, but the cover sometimes, the cover of things, the external appearance of things, causes us to form opinions that we must hold loosely until we know the whole story. And so that applies to whenever you discover your child doing, saying things, and on the external first glance, you may have an idea as to what's going on, but I challenge you to ask more questions, to, in essence, look inside, find out what is the motivation, what is the attitude, what was the desire behind your children's behavior, actions, attitudes, the way they dressed. Ask more questions. And do not judge the book by the cover. And so in that, we preserve the relationship where we can influence their behavior, their choices, their pursuits in life. And what we really want in them is for them to control their own behavior, but we want to be able to influence them. And influence is a relationship. If we judge the book by the cover, judge our children's behavior, attitudes, thoughts, their motives by what we actually see, we can cut off that relationship and thereby sacrifice our capacity to influence them. So don't judge the book by the cover. Don't judge the behavior. Don't judge the motives by what you see outwardly. Find out what's inside. This is Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.